It's Saturday, and what could be more fun than giving some late breaking news about Circus fails? Because bottom line is, it ain't working. They're trying a lot of things, but they're not working. One of the more recent fails, I can hardly talk about it. It's so ridiculous. The love messages, the text messages. Major fail, right? They've got these people talking Old English, these Gen Z people sending texts in Old English, sending paragraphs with no abbreviations, no emojis, no slang, just like, my love, there's a squad car. Major fail or what? And when I say it's a major fail, I don't mean it's just because some of us out here noticed and thought it was kind of ridiculous. I mean, it's a major fail because everybody is noticing what an absurd excuse for a cover up it is. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about the really major event that happened last week with the unaliving of a certain somebody, and how we're now getting an official story told to us by the circus, and that official story is just not adding up. And so TikTok is doing what TikTok does best. All kinds of amateur sleuths are on the job. And it's not just TikTok, it's YouTube, it's everywhere. People are investigating and people are coming up with all kinds of data. We have a sound engineer who analyzed the sound of the whatever that thing was flying through the air and determined that it could not have been sent more than 150 feet away. We've got secret footage coming out, because of Candy, the right-wing podcaster, talking about, we now have footage from a certain somebody who was seen 15 minutes away on a 7-Eleven camera or something, just getting snacks and chilling after supposedly he committed some terrible act, wearing the wrong clothes. They're just really not good at their job. That's the bottom line here. These people in the, what is it called? Funny Business Institute. Look at the initials. They just don't seem to know how to do this kind of thing. And we've got footage of the scene of the, can I say that? Scene of the crime, where people are just walking around stuff. Nothing got cordoned off. Nothing got preserved. Nobody can find the casing. It just went missing because nobody looked for it. Someone has taken down cameras minutes after the camera that had the perfect angle to show exactly what happened was taken down. And so Candy, the right-wing podcaster, she's been getting all this footage and data and photos and stuff from all of these Gen Z people who are in Utah who were like, this doesn't add up. And so they're all sending in information, and she's collecting all this data. And here's the thing, in case anyone doesn't already know this, Utah is red. These are red hat Gen Zs. These are not your, radical left-wing blue-hatted Gen Zs. No, these are, Mormons. And so now there's all these skits on TikTok of all these young people theatrically performing these messages to show how absurd they are. We've got another right-winger named Tucky, also out, up in arms about it. And meanwhile, the head clown just keeps saying the quiet part out loud, right? September is all about revelation. So he actually came out and said he's at war with his own country. He also said he's trying to close down the whole country. He's just saying all this stuff out loud now. He's not even trying to hide it. And now, because of all of this, everything that happened and the cover up, we now know, a lot of us know way too much about all the factions in the right wing of the bird. We all know that there's at least 3 different groups that hate each other. And the people who are up in arms about what happened and how the official story doesn't make sense, they're on both sides of the aisle. These are people throughout the realm wearing lots of different colored hats. They're all like, yeah, that didn't happen. And so the circus isn't happy about this, right? All these amateur sleuths, all these people talking about alternate theories of the of the crime, and people pointing to all these holes in the investigation, and just how obviously absurd everything is. And so what do they decide to do? Oh, we're just going to get rid of free speech. That'll solve it. We just got to muzzle the town criers, so the town criers can't report on this stuff. So they decide to take out Kimmy. after already taking out Stevie. But that's not working out for them either. Because now the company that capitulated to try to get, try to kowtow to the circus, now they're losing millions and millions of shekels, bullion, coins, whatever we call money in this realm. I don't know what we call it. I'm still trying to decide. A lot of money is being lost because there is a realm wide cot of boy. So if you haven't canceled your Mickey Mouse subscription, head on over there and take care of that. And now keep in mind, in addition to all the infighting in the circus, in addition to the absolute failure of efforts to muzzle the town criers, at the same time as all of this is happening and their cover story is being blown open, we also have all of these court case losses. And then we also have the absolute joke of toy soldiers going into villages and the villagers just being like, yeah, no, not here, not now. Windy City, Capital City, City of Angels, just nothing but losing, lot of losing. People are winning, villagers are winning, circus is losing. And it's funny. I mean, we have to laugh. It's not really just funny, it's also tragic, but it's funny to me that they thought there could be a pew pew event with 3,000 plus witnesses, young witnesses, people who like to talk and believe in having free speech, and who all carry phones with little cameras on them, that they somehow thought the truth wouldn't come out. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous, right? It's like, are they not living in the digital age that I'm living in? Because in the digital age I'm living in, whatever you do, it's going to be filmed wherever you are. Somebody's filming it. And so, of course, we've had no interviews with anybody who was there. We haven't heard from the families. We haven't heard from any doctors. We haven't heard from any detectives, any people who are actually working the case. We haven't heard any. We didn't get the yellow tape, right? And so all these young people are like, what? I want to tell my story. I was there. I know what I saw. I know what I heard. I've got it on my phone. I've got proof, right? And then there are other like minimum wage workers working at like convenience stores who are like, hey, I've got some footage you need to see. I haven't talked to the cops. I mean, it's almost like they don't realize how powerful people are, and also especially how potentially dangerous young people are. Like, really, you think they're not going to say anything and they were there and they have phones? So just a whole lot of circus losing, trying to start a war with its own villagers, trying to close down the country, according to the head clown, trying to eliminate fundamental rights, trying to get rid of all the town criers, right? These are all signs of a desperate circus. A circus that's, going to have to pack up and leave soon because no one's buying tickets. No one's going there. No one's giving them 5-star reviews. They're getting nothing but 1-star reviews, 1 out of 10. Do not recommend. So I just wanted to come on here and remind us of how powerful the villagers are in this story, right? This is just a story. I'm not doing the news. Don't pay attention to my mic. Just a storyteller. But in this story, please notice that the people are winning and the circus is losing. Loss after loss after loss. Pay attention. Pay attention.